Hi, it's Elaine Coyne from Elaine Coyne Galleries. Today we're going to be presenting our new concepts, which are the theory of new finishes for a new world. And basically, we'll start with our antique brass, in this case, and you'll see we're doing it with the bluebells, and we have a beautiful black and white sardonyx beading, and it's faceted to go along with it, and a beautiful 18 by 25 cabochon. And the necklace is probably about maybe 3 inches long by about 1.5 inches wide, graduates up. It's a very pretty piece. The coordinated earring has the same type of graduation. And this probably runs around 40, 42 for the earring, the necklace, with the faceted black sardonyx would be a $72.50, but you could also get it on rawhide if price points are critical for you. You could get the triple black rawhide, and that'll bring your price down to $55. You'll have to see that on the website, or at least order it on the website if we don't have a picture. You know how we are. We try to get everything done, but we don't always make 100% of every item we need to. Then we have the dangle earring that coordinates lovely with this group as well, if you prefer a dangle earring as opposed to something that sits tighter on the ear, and the coordinated 1.5 inch bluebell cuff as well. Now these again all are done in your brand new concept, which is antique brass. It is all antiqued, and it's done, in an authentic antique. We don't do, a spray paint or a plating. This is actually antiqued in the old manner of antiquing with oxidation and so forth. The cuff runs reasonable, looks like 75. I thought it would be more like 80, but it's actually 75 bargain price. So for all that sterling silver soldering and beautiful design and large 30 by 22 sardonyx, that's a really fantastic piece. And moving over to something a little brighter, but also I assure you will sell like wildfire at $55, which is also a fantastic price. And we have genuine turquoise, genuine Chinese turquoise rondelles with our classic antique brass dragonfly pendant with also Chinese turquoise. Coordinated earrings, and I guess the earrings probably run around, 28, 32, somewhere in there. Turquoise tends to run a little bit more, so sometimes we have to charge a little bit more rational price points. When we can get special pricing, we do pass that on to you. And then going along with our dragonfly theme, which is always a winner for our line, we have more of a Victorian dragonfly here and coordinated earring. And that's probably runs around 40 or thereabouts, maybe 45. It has hand-wrapped gold, probably gold-filled wire. It has the brachiated jasper and the cornelian. Coordinated earring, if you like a beefier earring, some people like a bigger earring, that probably runs around 30 to 50 thereabouts with the same coordinated stones of jasper and cornelian. It also could be ordered clipped for our last few clip customers that insist that they will not get their ears pierced. Hard to believe in this day and age, but that's the case. Then, of course, we have the cuff done with cornelian and the jasper. This is probably, 48, that's what I figured. Beautiful antiquing on this. And it's this is a lovely piece, and I'm sure it's going to sell just really fantastic in anybody's shop. I think it's going to be a real winner. Then we have another pendant, which is a little bit, less airy, but it has the filigree nonetheless. Cornelian and jasper, runs about 40, and this has your dual rawhide, so it, slides as you need it. And we also do, of course, the extender. Coordinated earring, this can be ordered either cornelian or in the jasper. That's a lovely piece, and it's done really well in the patina. I think that you can see a lot more of the detail in the antique brass. I think these, from what I saw of our last small antique brass dragonfly group, I think these are going to probably blow out in the same way. Then moving on to some nice little delicate earrings. We have the delicate dragonfly earring with the museum latch. That's probably about 24 thereabouts, and the coordinated really tiny earring. This is the 75 that's been one of my winning pieces for oh God, I don't know, it seems like 10 years, but maybe it's only 5. We do sell a lot of them. That runs about 22, as I said, and it's all solid brass and genuine antiquing. And then we go on to another one of our really popular series, which is, of course, the owl. And this is done in malachite with the tri-green rawhide and a 16 to 18 with your extender from the 16. Coordinated earring, done in malachite as well as a navy onyx. Coordinated cuff, which you can see is done also with the malachite and the navy onyx, the little owls on the side. And there's your 1-inch cuff. This is done very well. And then we have one other line, which, let's see, did we mention this one, by the way? I think we forgot to mention this. This is one of my best-selling cuffs, actually. Really don't want to miss it. It's done with the turquoise, and here it is in antique brass, as opposed to, we usually do it in patina with either turquoise, or we do it with the charoite and amethyst, but I'm sure this is going to do just fabulously. It's beautiful, has beautiful Victorian filigree. So let's move on to the last 2 groupings in this very extensive line. This is a line that we did in patina and introduced just in January, and we felt it also needed more detailing because it is very delicate. It's a mermaid, and then there's a seahorse, and you could barely see it in the patina, but here you can see every last detail. So it's really a lovely piece and well priced at $56. And then we have the coordinated pendant. Now, we didn't do a lot of embellishment on these, primarily because they're so, the decoration on it is so extensive that we felt the stones might take away from the whole look of the antiquing and this really subtle brass. Now, burnished brass is very, very important going forward. It's one of the really popular new looks for late summer, moving into spring, and I'm sure it's going to do just fabulously. And last little group here is our classic, but new, Art Nouveau lady. And as you can see, like Art Nouveau is known for, you've got your beautiful feminine flowing lines, but you also have the fact that it's kind of, it's asymmetric as opposed to, like a front face and the right and the left matches. So you have a lady on a side view. It's really a lovely piece, and it's on a 2-inch cuff. And this runs $68.50, very reasonably priced, and a coordinated pendant as well, which you can see the detailing is just fantastic. And this is done on your classic black. Really, really pretty piece. And the necklace is, oh wow, a 17 to 19 and $52.50. Now this also could be gotten on the faceted sardonyx for probably somewhat more, $68.50. So, but this is shorter than the one that I showed you, so there's not going to be quite as many beads. So that accounts for the slight difference in price point. Anyway, and you also don't have a large sardonyx stone in this case. So this one is all about the motif, and some of the other pieces are about the combination of the stones with more of a direct or less involved motif. And I think you're all going to have a lot of fun with this line, and I think, your customers will enjoy looking at it and buying it, and I'm sure you'll all be coming back for more. We're really impressed with the beginning of some of our new finishes going forward. This will be something we're doing, basically we started it subtly at the beginning of 2014, and we're going to be moving heavier and heavier into that look, different looks in the second half of 2014, and then 2015 you're going to see a burst of enthusiasm on the way and the direction that we go in, and we're really excited about it, and I hope you're all going to be as excited as we are. So we'll either see you in Atlanta, see you in Dallas, or see you in New York.